Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the August 22nd edition of Two Wicked Smart Guys. I'm Rob Churchill.
And I'm Billy Conrad.
And we'd like to welcome you guys to the show tonight. We got a good one on tap for you. We even brought notes.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, we're serious this week.
Yeah. We're fine-tuning this thing into a perfect little operation. We got some tunes blasting in the background, so hopefully you guys can still make us out, but we're off and running. So how's your week?
Week's good. Well, just started. So, but let's talk about last week's show.
Last week's show, which was amazing. Let me get that bottle out of the way.
We got more views, comments. It was incredible. Rob is texting me at 9-10 o'clock last Monday night. He's like, "Oh, we're up to 200. We're up to 400. Up to 600." And I'm like, well, I hope we had 1,000. Oh yeah, we'll hit 1,000. And then 11 o'clock at night, hit 1,000. So, and it's up to, what is it now?
We're just shy of 2,000 views for last week's show. So I can't say thank you enough to everyone that watched it. You guys are the best. We're hoping to make it bigger. We're working on guests. We're hopefully going to have some pretty high up celebrities on here.
Yeah, I'm working on, I'm not going to make any secret about it, Paul Stanton, who is the Libertarian candidate in this region, running for Senate. And I've been talking to him back and forth, and he's willing to come on, but huge, he's busy. Our primary down here is the 30th, which is next week, so he's pretty busy. But even if we can't get him on before the primary, we'll get him on after. That would suck if he loses, of course. But he can talk about libertarianism, and Gary Johnson, who has endorsed him, so he knows Gary. And I have another friend that's on board, Kevin Blanchett. If you're out there listening, Kevin shared something today about Penn Jillette. I don't know if you know Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, this is interesting." So we're trying to bring as many people on board as possible, if not for this run, and for 4 years from now. I mean, Gary got 1% of the vote 4 years ago, and he's probably going to get, 12 to 15.
Yeah, he's right now, in most polls right now, he's averaging between 8 and 11%, but really strong in the millennials. And I didn't think millennials did anything.
They get a bad rap.
I thought all he did was text and find Pokemon.
Well,
that's all he did. Is that not right? Do they do more than that?
That's part of it, but
they do
seriously,
more than that. This is news to me.
Amber and I like to bring up this point. Those kids, they're not kids anymore. They're young adults, but they have the power now with the technology that they grew up with to get together on their phone. I mean, you and I have this technology too, but I'm saying that they grew up. At any minute, they can gather, 100 people for something, whether good, bad, a rally.
Isn't that called a flash mob?
Well, it can be, but you know what I'm saying.
You don't want that in Milwaukee these days, I'll tell you that much.
No. But anyway, that's our future. Those kids are our future.
Which is kind of scary, but if it's up to you guys, I hope that you're going to lean us in the right direction. Which is not vote for one of the two major parties in this country. I have yet to meet,
and I'm sure they're out there, I've yet to meet a millennial that is into either party, Democrat, Republican. They could give two shits about the parties. They really could. They're just into the person, which is really what it comes down to. We should just eliminate parties altogether. That's not going to happen.
No,
if these kids are just into the person, whether it be male, female, gay, straight, libertarian, whatever. They're just into the person. I can't wait for this old school, the good old boy network, whatever you want to call it, the people who are, 60, I'm 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever. They're all gone. I hate to just wish them away, but I love you. I mean, my dad's in his 80s, and he's a great guy and all that.
Greatest generation of all time. The greatest generation of all time.
But and we could do a whole show on this.
We will not find a greater generation than that one. Hey, Bill Lavery right now checking in with us, saying, our show makes his day. So, Bill, welcome aboard. Glad you're here. And anyone out there, feel free to comment. We can read them. Well, I can read them.
I was just going to.
I'm going to read them for Billy.
Last week, I was told, kill the glasses. I kept doing this, putting them on, and doing this whole thing. Not going to do that. I'll use these to read my notes, but
The beer's a little warm tonight.
it's a little, yeah. It's,
All right, so Florida normally it rains every day in the summer. It'll rain between 2 and 5 o'clock. You can time your watch to it normally, but the last couple of days it has not rained, which is not good.
No.
Not good for any of us.
Because usually when it's like 92 and it pours, all of a sudden it just drops like a rock to like 82, 80, whatever. It cools it off. But yeah, you're right.
It's not done that lately.
It's just
I'm
steam
sorry.
back right
I'm
now.
sorry, Jen. I couldn't bring Quincy here tonight because he'd probably be under my table, and if he saw anything that he wanted to chase, he would be off to the races, and I'd be off the show. So Quincy will make an appearance at some point, but it's not going to be tonight.
Yeah, Quincy came by the house last night, and he's playing with my two dogs.
Yes.
And we'll get him on. He's how old is he now?
6.5 months.
Huge.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge dog.
Beautiful German Shepherd.
Oh, Tatum's on tonight. Jen's here. Bill's here. Bill met a friend of mine, Buddy Lazaro. Great guy. Great guy. One of the best.
All right. Thank you all for within 5 minutes tuning in. And
we are here at Lansdowne Street, our normal location every Monday night. I mean, it doesn't get much better than Lansdowne on a Monday. I mean, it's our show.
Yeah.
This is the reason to come down here first. Right here, watch us.
And I'm also, I'd like to say, we're going to do this for quite a while, the show, of course, but from Lansdowne. But we're going to also take the show on the road in the near to, middle future.
Tatum says that one of her favorite parts is when you decide to do an up-close and personal view of the camera with your glasses on to read all the events.
Not happening.
I'm sorry. Tatum, we'll try to make it up to you. We'll try to find something else that's going to,
So I'll have to get contacts with like this guy has. No, these are just readers.
Trust me, if I didn't have my contacts in, I would not know it. It would look like Korean on the screen right now. So, but we're here with another good show, and
drinking Sammy. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Coors Light. This segment is sponsored by Coors Light. Coors Light, the coldest brewed beer in the Rockies.
Oh, speaking of, I have a gift for you. Where is it?
I love gifts.
Where is my gift?
Where is it?
Right here, right here.
Oh, he's got it.
All right, here you go, buddy. Here you go. Now, for those of you who don't know, Rob doesn't like Cheez-Its Extra Toasty. Doesn't love.
I love them.
He is, say it with me, obsessed with
I am obsessed with Cheez-Its, especially this kind of Cheez-Its.
Extra Toasty.
Yes, Jen, it is like drinking water, okay? But you know what? When you're doing a marathon, you gotta drink enough water. This isn't a sprint. It's a goddamn marathon.
So we're hoping to have this as a sponsor. I mean, what is this?
Sunshine.
Well,
Sunshine
of
Food
course. He
Company.
could probably tell you everything on the box.
I really could.
Obsessed. But anyway, this is hopefully a future sponsor.
Don't like the white cheddar kind though. You guys, if you make a white cheddar extra toasty,
Put it over here. All right.
then we're good. But I'll down those later on.
All right. Those are yours and only yours.
All right.
So what are we talking about tonight? We're going to lead off with
I'm gonna lead off with the Patriots.
Patriots.
And the worst Sunday imaginable. The only person that had a worse Sunday than the Patriots was Donald Trump, but all his days suck.
Yeah. 78 days left, and
78 days. So I don't have to watch political ads anymore because I just want to punch that guy Rooney down here.
oh, Francis Rooney.
Francis Rooney.
He is running for the House. I think he's running Congress.
Yeah, but
and
he's
this
an
guy
outsider.
he's an outsider. This guy's scary. He's scary. He might be scarier than Trump.
All he needs is a rifle.
Google him, Francis Rooney.
My lord, what a lunatic.
He's a lunatic.
He's going to stop ISIS by himself.
So just to let everyone
In a
know,
Jeep.
we're in Southwest Florida. We're just north of Naples, just south of Fort Myers, and we're in the Lee County. So this whole area is the most conservative in all of Florida and one of the most conservative in all the country. And then somebody out there might be conservative going, well, what's wrong with that? If you're libertarian like us, pretty much we're social issues, we're liberal and fiscally conservative. But
we're the best of both worlds.
This is like the 1950s down here. Well, they'd like to keep Jerry Mathers. I think I just saw him walk by the other day. Tony Dow.
I'm pretty sure there's a Republican meeting every night this week.
Oh my God. That's all
Every
you
night.
see. Signs for Republicans going against Republicans. You don't see any Democrat signs down here whatsoever. Democrats don't exist.
No.
But anyway, so this is where we're at.
But
Again,
I'm going to move you guys for a second here. I'm not going to like hurry anything up, but I'm going to make sure that because our lighting issue is a little difficult right now. So I'm going to slide Billy over just a touch.
Yep.
Just
ready?
a touch. We have to make some adjustments here. We're doing this on the fly, folks. This is live,
Well,
okay?
that's kind of the beauty of it. It's you know, it's not so polished, and it will get more polished as
Yeah.
you go. But I mean, it's never going to be that real. This is the fun of it. You know, we're on Facebook. We're at a live bar. And
So let's get back to the Patriots here because we have some bad news out of training camp
very
on
bad.
Sunday. Dion Lewis going to have second surgery on his knee.
might be lost for the season.
Yeah, they're saying 8 to 10 weeks right now, okay, which is a good chunk of the season, okay? But Dion Lewis is out. It's not his ACL, but it was not specifically specified as to what it was for.
Yeah.
Basically, he has to go and get Roto-Rooter in his knee.
And he's a young guy.
It sucks. And Sebastian Vollmer
Another one
on the
offense-
IR.
I'd rather have Lewis out. I mean, given the choice, gun to my head, I'd say because the offensive line is really what did us in last year. Lack out.
You might not see Sebastian Vollmer play another game as a New England Patriot. He's 32 years old. He has suffered an injury pretty much every season for the last 6-7 years.
Pretty much.
So at 32 in a lineman, okay, if
And a
you're
man that size.
yeah, I
be
mean,
able to.
if you're continuing to get injuries like this, you're
Yeah.
probably not going to be here much longer.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll be on the planet, but you will not be playing football much
At
longer.
that level.
No. No.
The guy that blew my mind was Vince Wilfork coming back after he ruptured his Achilles. They said it'll never happen, and he did it. I mean, a guy that's he's like 380 or whatever he is,
But he still made the body issue of ESPN.
he didn't look too bad, huh? Did you see that?
No.
He might have done a little what was that, airbrushing or whatever.
It was like a chocolate Mr. Stay Puft.
Yeah, if you get a chance to,
All he had to do was
you
wear a
haven't seen
hat
it,
that said Stay Puft.
you got to Google that. But he doesn't, like I said, I don't know if they airbrush or not, but he doesn't look bad for a 380-pound guy.
Well, you know, he's so. And who else was out? We're missing someone else. So it's
Well, you
Vollmer.
got to obviously we're going to talk about Brady being out. Everybody knows that, but
Brady cut his fingers
out.
with scissors, but I think it's a Belichick move.
no, they're saying it's serious. He might not play this week again in the preseason, so they're being hush hush about it as they usually are the
What's
past.
the first thing you were told when you were given scissors as a kid?
Don't run with scissors.
Don't run with scissors.
But he wasn't running. He was cutting.
He was trying to get something out of his cleat. Hold on. We reconnected. We lost our connection here. We're back for a second. You gotta understand, you know, with Wi-Fi and technology nowadays, occasionally we're gonna go dark on you. We don't mean to, but you know, hey, it's phone signals and all this other good
You
stuff.
have to use my glass.
We can't really do much about it.
Yeah.
But the Patriots in the first two preseason games, 2 wins.
Means
two,
nothing.
2 wins that means absolute jack shit. Okay? I mean, they don't mean a goddamn thing, okay? But Garoppolo does look good. 15 for 18 in this last game.
Again, preseason.
I know it's preseason, but at least it gives me a little hope that maybe that he's going to be a competitor on that field.
Right.
You know?
There are some positives with them being 4 games without Brady. One of them is Garoppolo. If he ends up looking, let's say they go 2-2. Worst case would be 0-4, and they're not going to go 0-4. But even worst case, 1-3. I mean, he's.
I gotta get a beer.
Yeah, I need another one too.
Go Bears. I'm sorry. That's
Fucking Bears fans
that's
just
clearly
walked past
someone
us.
that has some mental disabilities and some verge of schizophrenia.
But he's a friend of yours.
He's a friend of mine, no. I love him to death. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes not all there
Yep,
upstairs,
Bears.
but you know, he's kind of there.
That's a team that should have won more than what they.
I didn't get a bucket this week, okay? Because last week I got a bucket. Actually, I got 2 buckets, okay?
You did. You
I
were
did
only
get 2
supposed to
buckets.
get the one.
And then at the tail end of the show, I went on an epic rant. An epic rant, okay? Which I am not sorry for, and I will not apologize for because it's still how I feel, and I'm not going to apologize for how I fucking feel. First F-bomb.
I was just gonna say that.
First F-bomb.
You think that'll be it? I highly doubt
No, you know. But don't get me wrong, hey, you guys can vote for whoever you want, for, even though I might think less of you if you vote for a certain individual with bad hair and a terrible tan. It's okay. It's just my opinion.
it. Right. And I added to that too, but you know what?
I stayed off of that.
It's
Where is Kenny? I haven't seen Kenny tonight. Kenny's usually here.
Kenny's boycotting us.
Kenny's boycotting?
Kenny, if you're there, type in, buddy.
We've only had 2 shows. We already got a boycott?
We already got a boycott.
Jesus.
We're on the map.
Oh, I guess so. I guess we're insulting people.
So,
My partner forgot his koozie. I know, but you know, hey, I always have one in my car. And for all of you who don't know, and you're gonna read it backwards, I'm sure you could read that backwards. By Sully's Tees in Boston, Massachusetts. Sully's Tees, the absolute best t-shirts in Boston,
Shameless
Massachusetts.
plug.
Shameless plug.
So
Hopefully
if
they'll watch
anybody that's listening to music right now, you let us know how that sounds. Sounds a little loud, but
Let
we
us
like
know
it.
if it's too loud. If you can't hear us, then we're obviously just looking like a couple of us.
Silent movie.
Not with
Charlie Chaplin and
yeah, exactly. A
Buster.
little pantomime action going on. So wait. I mean, as far as the Pats go this year,
Yep.
I mean, obviously playoffs. Even
No,
with Brady,
you can't say obviously.
I'm gonna go obviously playoffs.
I know what you mean. I would, if I had a bet, I'd say
What, 1 year out of the last 15?
right.
You know?
But
I mean,
did
shit.
you get it? Or?
Not yet. I've been focused on the show here. I have not been focused on my own drinking, okay? I'm more focused on you people. For you, for the entertainment value. That's why we're here.
So I want to talk a little bit about why the Pats are going to be okay as far as with Garoppolo. He's under contract through 2017, so it's one of those situations where this is a good time to start him for 4 games. If he does better than average, Brady comes back, obviously, you know, we'll do his Brady thing. Garoppolo could end up, that could be your future quarterback.
Could also be
in 2
first
years.
round trade bait.
Could be. Yeah,
Patriots
could
have
be
been known to do that before.
Absolutely.
Trade star players out to get.
Matt Castle.
Well, that was kind of. I thought that was kind of a good season for Matt because he was very comfortable in the offense, having backed up Brady for X amount of time.
Yep.
However, you saw what happened since he's left.
Oh yeah. Well, he actually had one pretty decent year with
Kansas
the
City.
Chiefs. Yeah, right. But yeah, he's off the map now.
I really need more alcohol. I'm not that I don't have a problem.
But I need more
I just
alcohol.
need beer right now. All right. But I mean, overall,
Let's get to the issues.
overall, the Pats look good. I mean,
I think so.
But as you can see, I can't wait for hockey season. Hockey season.
You know, Rob,
season.
I used to be a big hockey guy when I was a kid, and then what happened was the league just got watered down.
Yeah.
And
another
I'm
round.
talking to myself.
Thank you. Sorry, I had to get Jenna's attention. Jenna's our bartender tonight. I'm sorry. Should I give him the bad news? Right? Should I give him the bad news now?
I'd wait till the end of the show because then if you give them the bad news now, some people may just tune out.
That's true.
I'm kidding. Definitely.
You might. You might just leave.
You want me to do it or you want to do it?
I don't know.
You want to do the whole, I've got good news and bad news?
I've got good news. You do the good news part.
I hate that.
Why don't
I've
you do?
always hated
Why
that.
don't you do the good news part?
Well, I don't have any good news.
Okay,
good
well,
news are, weird
I'll give the good news now.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Of course, last week we had Natalie on, our lovely bartender here at Lansdowne Street.
She was a hit.
And she was a hit.
She loved being on, too.
She liked being on, too.
Most people don't like being on.
We are going to give her a segment, okay? And, hi, Jenna. How
Jenna,
are
you want to say hi? See? What did I tell you?
See? Jenna
Doesn't want to say hi. But,
okay, but
Natalie
Natalie
she was like, I don't know, ready to...
She was ready to take over the show. I mean, we're about to give her her own bit, but she is going. We're gonna we offered her own little segment. It's gonna be like 5-10 minutes, and it's gonna. We haven't got a name for it yet, but we're gonna try to get her. You want to give them the bad news now?
Natalie's not here tonight.
It's not gonna be this week.
Yeah. Sorry, she's not on the work schedule or whatever, but we just assumed she
It was her
worked every
birthday.
Monday
It was her birthday this weekend. So happy birthday to Natalie.
birthday.
She was out celebrating and all weekend long and probably recovering today.
Right. So we're gonna do something like we haven't figured it out yet, but it's gonna be something like a Ask Natalie or
You can't ask her out.
up close and personal. It'll be like a 5, maybe 10-minute segment.
You can ask relationship advice, financial advice. You can ask, best places to go in Naples, but you can't ask her out.
Yeah, and try to keep it somewhat PG-13 to R. I don't know what that means, PG-13 to R, but
You can go R. There's a cartoon out right now in theaters that's rated R, so they can go R.
which one's that?
Sausage Party.
Oh yeah, we actually saw that. We didn't see it in the movies. I have a Magic Box. I told you about that, right? Yeah. So
Magically streams movies in the theaters to his living room.
yeah. So
Thank God the FCC is not watching this right now.
and who knows, they may be. But yeah, it was pretty good actually. I mean, F-bombs right out of the get-go, from hot dogs and buns and
Where they're putting their buns.
oh yeah, it was typical Seth Rogen stuff.
Oh yeah.
I liked it.
So we can move on from the Patriots now. The Patriots are the Patriots, folks. We all can't wait for football season. We only have 3 weeks. 3 weeks till the first Sunday game in Arizona. That makes me sweat a little bit, not just because of the temperature outside right
Super
now.
Bowl
but-
contender.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real deal team right there. But
Garoppolo's going to
I'm
be
looking
under
forward to it. I'm looking forward to Sundays here at Lansdowne Street.
Yeah.
The best. And all you guys up north, please come on down. Spend a Sunday with us. We're gonna have an impromptu.
Stay with Rob. He's got room.
Depends on who you are. It might not be an open invitation, okay? But it really depends on who you are. 'Cause honestly, I can't stand some people. I'm not going to tell you who those people
Oh,
are.
I want names.
Later, off air.
Okay.
After the show. After the show.
All right, you have to read and see what Tatum said.
Tatum said not overwhelming. Can definitely hear it, but you can hear us just fine.
Oh, good. Thanks, Tatum.
Thank you.
Perfect. It's all you need, one person to.
My cousin Ken and Carl are up there too. You know,
And that's my cousin Tatum. So
it's a
like
family
cousin.
affair.
Yeah.
Julie's going to come by here on one of her road trips. She's coming down, going to be going to Key West on September 19th, I think she said it was.
Oh, that's Fantasy Fest. Oh, I think that's Fantasy Fest. If anybody Google that, Fantasy Fest. I've never been.
I have been.
You've been to Fantasy Fest?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Let's just put it this way. I woke up on the town hall stairs with a sheriff poking me in the ribs with a baton going, "Son, you got to get moving here. You can't be waking up and sleeping here when court's in session." I said, "Okay, fine." So I got up and moved out. Tried to find my bus to go back home.
So you took a bus down there?
It was with a fraternity.
Oh, okay. Well, let's tell everybody what Fantasy Fest is.
It's Mardi Gras in 4 days.
See, I've been to Mardi Gras, and it's, from what I hear and the pictures I see, it's just total.
It's lunacy. It's
lunacy.
absolute chaos.
Yeah.
I mean, it might make Mardi Gras look a little tame. It really might.
I'd have to go myself to actually
We
judge
could
it.
do a live show down there this year.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Oh my God! Could you imagine? For anyone that thinks that we should do a live show down there, just message
So what's
us.
Julie saying? Is she going to Fantasy Fest?
No, she said, "Of course you did." When I was talking about getting woken up and gone to Fantasy Fest.
Oh, okay.
But if for anyone that thinks that we should do a live show from Fantasy Fest, just send us a message, say Billy and Rob go,
Yeah.
and we'll consider it. I'm more on board right now than he is, but with your help,
we'll see.
we might both.
Trust me, I'm 100 times wilder than you. You don't want to take that. You don't want that.
I'm just not going to let you drink tequila for the first hour.
I'm Bruce Banner right now.
I'm not going to let you drink tequila for the first couple hours. We're not even going to tell you why he's not allowed to drink tequila in the first couple hours, all right? But road trip. No, go. See, do it. Go.
Do it.
Dan Williams, Ken Tillman, Julie, all saying go right now.
Don't tempt me.
We're taking the show on the road. This is going to be fantastic. All right, so anyways. Of course we live in the state of Florida, and I will tell you, Billy, Florida has some of the most messed up news stories that I have ever heard of. It is just.
I agree.
It's just nuts.
Yeah, and everyone
It's a big
knows.
state.
Well, yeah, it's got the fourth most populous state in the country, I believe. There's California, New York. Yeah, third or fourth, and
Texas.
Texas. There you go. I think
we're like fourth.
But all the shit that Florida gets, it's justified. I've been down here 2 years. He's been down here 3 years, and I got to tell you, we love it. Obviously, we wouldn't be living down here, but all the stories you hear. What we're gonna do is, starting this week, we're gonna have a segment, new segment called Weird Florida, and we're gonna come up with one, maybe two. We're not gonna have a hard time, believe me.
We're gonna try to make them amusing stories. Some might be a little bit more serious, but that's not our fault. That's just the news, and you know these people are a little fucked up.
Yeah.
What am I gonna tell you? They are. They're a little fucked up.
This isn't recent, but this story here, a Florida man shot himself in his penis and testicles while claiming to be cleaning his gun. This other guy's hand was bitten off by a 9-foot alligator. Now faces charges of feeding the animal. He had a small business where he brought alligators with their mouths taped shut to kids' birthday pool parties for $175. This guy was doing. It goes on and on and on.
Okay, wait. So this guy shot his dick off. Okay,
and his balls.
And his balls. He shot the whole thing right off. Everything's gone now. So he's gonna be Caitlyn Jenner soon, and he's been feeding these little guys, and then he brings them to kids' birthday parties.
Oh yeah,
this is what you're telling me.
This is what I'm telling you. These are confirmed stories.
What the fuck? Third one. Like, what if those little sons of bitches got the tape loose? Like little Bobby, he's never gonna make it to his 5th birthday. I'll tell you that much.
It goes on and on. But so here's another.
My cousin Ken says that's a pretty good price though. So listen, Ken, we'll give you his contact info. Maybe you can come on down and he'll ship them up to you, and you can have a nice little party.
Here's another one. This guy died after competing in a bug eating contest at a reptile store.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, it goes on and on.
I can't. All right, go. Tell us about the moron with the bugs.
That's it for that story. But the state, Florida, sponsors a python killing contest.
See, I'm all for that. That's an invasive species.
I agree, but it's just.
And the last thing I want to do is basically go to the Everglades on a bike ride. Next thing, 17-foot pythons coming out trying to make me his lunch. I don't need it.
So here's a couple other ones. A Florida man was upset that his wife didn't thaw the frozen pizza and shoved her face into a dog bowl. Another man forced his wife to swallow her diamond engagement ring after she announced that she was leaving. Another pizza story.
These are all real stories.
A man punched the delivery boy after he forgot garlic knots. I don't even know that. So we're going to get to the real sick story, and this made national news.
This was pretty big down
about
here,
a week,
okay?
maybe 2 weeks ago.
About a week ago in Tequesta, Florida.
That's the other coast.
That's the other side. That's the east coast near Jupiter, north of West Palm Beach, south of Daytona.
Still Florida.
Very laid back kind of area, actually. And I've been over to Jupiter in this area, and I have friends in Tequesta. It's practically like family to me. But this kid, 19 years old. Apparently, a couple days prior to this event happening, he was talking to his mom about how he had superpowers. Clearly, your first indication that something is definitely wrong. If you're running around telling your parents that you have superpowers, and then you try to go lift a tree out of the driveway, well, you know.
I still do that.
Okay, well, if you go out and try to lift a palm tree out of the driveway, you know,
at 19,
yeah.
At 9, okay.
So apparently, he got in an argument at dinner with his parents. Left, went wherever, and
just randomly
found two people.
This couple, nice couple, middle-aged, and
big red flag. You're right, Richie. It's a big red flag. If you start having superpowers, okay, and you start telling people about those superpowers, you know, that's wrong. So something not right about that.
So he ended up killing them, and
cannibalism is not a superpower. No, you're right, Ken. It's not.
And the cops ended up breaking in, and they found him eating The guy.
In the driveway.
Oh, I thought it was in the house.
In the driveway.
Okay.
They pull up on the scene, and this dude, this 19-year-old kid, is eating the guy's face that he just stabbed almost 40 times. All right, and they're blaming this. They have not got toxicology. They have not got toxicology reports back yet. This is merely speculation. But the sheriff's department is speculating that it was flakka.
What is that? Salt?
That's like bath salt or whatever that shit is. Okay, listen. Remember when drugs were like normal?
Yeah.
Drugs like you just smoked them or you snorted them, or for you real risk takers out there, you shot them. Okay, not good. That's a whole nother topic for another day. Okay, but this was like why the fuck are you gonna try? You're gonna take a drug that people have already told you you're gonna hallucinate.
Because he already had something
This ain't acid.
wrong with him.
At least with acid, all you're gonna do is sit on your couch and stare at a wall and watch fucking sunflowers develop on the side. Okay, not that I've known.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit. Like and he stabbed a third person who tried to break it up.
Oh yeah.
And then the police showed up, and then they tried to taser him, and he basically was like, "Yeah, your 30,000 volts aren't doing much to me right now," or whatever. How many volts it is? I don't want to be corrected, okay? Because I don't know how many volts a stun gun is. I know it's like between like 25 and 30,000.
Come on, you know what that's all about.
I haven't been shot with one yet. I can't confirm that.
Yes.
You know, I can't confirm that. No. But shit. What the hell's wrong with people nowadays? Why are you gonna take this shit? Listen, just stick to weed, folks. Just stick to weed. All right, it's not gonna kill you. All right, you might stop. You might be.
I've never heard of anyone freaking out on weed before, like beating their wives, getting into like a.
The only thing that they freaked out about is maybe a chocolate cake. That's the only thing they might have freaked out about.
Or eating a box of these in one sitting, which I'm sure you've done.
I'm opening them right now. Wow. I should not eat on the air.
No, drinking on the air. What do you?
Drinking's different. Supported by everyone watching us.
I need to bring something up that we didn't touch upon quickly about the preseason. What do you think about people betting on preseason games? It's like. Seriously? Your odds are better if you go to a casino and you put money on like a roulette, like red or black. Like preseason? Like forget it. Alright, I think I've lost it. He's gonna.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of drugs. Alright, I gotta have one of those.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Let me find you a good one first.
Alright. I'll after his fingers are
all.
Hold on. Where are those fingers been?
Wait. I washed them before I came out here.
Yeah.
I did.
You talk good.
Here, that's kind of a burnt one right there.
Thank you. All right. These are good.
Oh yeah. If you come to Lansdowne, don't bring your own food. This is a special occasion.
Has anyone ever opened a box of those, right? I know it sounds like a Jay Leno old 80s commercial, but...
At Lansdowne Street?
No. Probably not. No, has anyone ever opened up a box of Cheez-Its and just had one and then put them away? You can't do it.
No fucking way.
No
way.
That's like...
These are like crack.
Drugs, yeah.
If I had done crack it. This must be what crack like.
Crack it.
They're probably the safest version of crack around. It's amazing. No, Tatum, we're not going to feed each other. This is not Lady and the Tramp, okay, where they're slurping the spaghetti for Christ's sake.
What did she say? Is she saying feed each other?
Feed each other.
Okay.
No.
It's early.
I support gay rights. Let's leave it at that.
All right, so what else we got? We got a guest we'd like to have come on. A little preview. There's a guy about, would you say, 2 miles up the road.
Yeah.
Who works.
I might see him tonight.
Yeah. Like when Rob goes home, he leaves here, he goes that way, and on his way home, there's a guy that works at a Wendy's at the drive-thru. Usually late at night, right?
It's like the movie phone guy got a job at Wendy's.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Every time you order, you're surprised. He like literally, here, have some. You have to have some. But he's like literally, if you pull into the drive-thru, and I'm going to do my best impression, I'm not going to give him justice. I'm not going to do him justice, but thank you for coming to Wendy's. Would you like to try an extra value meal this evening?
He's really into his job.
He loves his job.
So we're going to talk to him. Have him come on.
Gotta get him on the show.
And you can't call him. It won't do it justice. We have to actually have him come in. You know what we'll do? We'll have him off to the side at first. We'll just have the voice. And then we'll bring him in. And
we have plenty of
what does he look like anyways? He doesn't fit the voice.
No. He
got one of them Rick Astley.
He looks like an overweight Richard Marx.
An overweight Richard. I'm trying to picture that. That's an 80. That's an 80s rep, Richard Marx.
Or maybe an overweight Kenny G. That kind of hair. That kind of wavy, curly kind of hair going on.
Kinky, permy type. And he's overweight.
But you think he might club you, like a Flintstone.
All right, I'm starting to have second thoughts about this now. Should we have him even in here?
I wouldn't want to make fun of him on the air. He might go postal. I don't know how long he's been working at Wendy's.
Well, we got to give him. We'll do. We'll pump him up. Tell him, blah blah blah. Bring him in here. Buy him a beer.
I can't have those anymore.
Buy him a beer, and then we'll give him.
I'm gonna have more later.
For like having the voice, working at Wendy's, and not being a DJ. And
look, I got a question. We're gonna go off topic here. All right, aren't they fantastic? All right, first of all, we're just eating on air, okay? So we must sound like shit at this point. But have you ever noticed on the news, okay, that the craziest people always use their full name? All three names.
All three names.
All three names.
The real crazy.
It all started with who?
John Wilkes Booth.
John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Presidential assassin, okay?
And from there, John Wayne Gacy. I mean, the list goes on and on.
There's so many.
There's just so many. Yeah.
I mean, who else? I mean, even that kid in Florida.
The kid in Florida.
Yeah, we just talked about.
His middle name was Carl or whatever.
Yeah, his middle name was Carl. For some reason, why does we pay attention to the middle name more than any other name?
I don't know. It makes it sound more...
like all your serial killers with three names.
I don't know. That is odd.
Like, what's that? John Wayne Gacy, some more serial killers. What about the Unabomber?
The Unabomber. What was his name?
Kaczynski?
Ted Kaczynski.
But did we have a middle name for him?
No.
He was Ted the Unabomber. Ted the Unabomber Kaczynski.
Right.
So we did have a middle name. See, they are just fucking crazy. Rob, where are you from? Strange accent? Well, B. Russ, I'm not in the land of 10,000 lakes, eh? Why don't you go there, grab a fishing pole, and head out there and hit some bass?
Now, do you know him?
I do.
Oh, okay.
He's from Minnesota. Unfortunately, he sounds like he's from Minnesota.
Oh, really? So he lives up in Boston?
No, he lives in Minnesota.
Oh, he's in Minnesota.
He's in Minnesota right now. Hates it. Hates it.
Hates it. Wow.
Can't wait to come back to Florida.
Never been there, but it's probably the most liberal state in the country, right?
Well, they voted for Jesse Ventura for governor for 2 terms.
That was a good move. We did all right.
I bet we could get Jesse Ventura on here.
Might be. Yeah, we might be able to do that.
He's done worse shows than ours.
I like that guy.
That would be awesome. Everything's a conspiracy. Minnesota is the best. Okay, don't lie to me blatantly on the air, okay? Because I'm just going to poke fun at you for telling me these things. Just because you got the Ryder Cup up there, okay? Remember, last time a major event was held at that club, someone got hit by lightning. Just saying. Hazeltine Ryder Cup this year. You know? Oh, I got a good story.
Yes.
I got a good one. So out in Oklahoma, guy finds a batch of brownies. He's like, oh man, he gets home from work, he's so psyched. He eats these brownies and he likes them. And so he eats like 4 of them.
Okay.
Awesome. And the only reason he ate them because his stepmother makes the worst brownies imaginable apparently. So they suck. So he knew that his stepmother didn't make these brownies. So he's like, he's just eating these brownies, having a great old time. About an hour after eating these brownies, he started to feel a little funky.
Yeah.
Feel a little on edge. Well, on edge yet relaxed at the same time. Apparently his daughter decided to indulge and make some fantastic
hot brownies.
Hot brownies! And he had to call 911 to ask to make sure he was going to be okay.
Wow. So he probably never gotten high before, right?
Well, he recognized that he was, so he must have, you know.
Wow.
But I would love to accidentally come home to someone making hot brownies. That'd be fantastic. That'd be awesome. I'd be so happy. I ate 2 brownies, didn't even know about it, and I felt as good as I did. Like an hour later, I would just I would want to just go around and hug everyone. Might as well just be giving me ecstasy.
Well, you do that now as it is, so I can't even imagine.
I hug everybody. Everyone deserves a hug if I like you. You know, I don't like it.
If you don't like them, what do you do?
If I don't like them, then you got a problem. You've got to be an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, I am an asshole sometimes, but it's justified.
I've never seen that side of you, but you are like a good time child.
Well, the only time you've driven with me was one time, but I don't think you recall that time.
I don't. Let's not bring that up. So what else do we have to talk about?
I gotta do it on my notes.
Pet peeves.
Oh my!
Let's talk pet peeves. All right.
I'm sure you guys all have pet peeves out there. It's that one thing
Everyone has a pet peeve.
Everyone has something that annoys the shit out of you.
All right. So let me start with mine.
Okay.
Not the biggest, but the one that comes to mind. Politeness or lack thereof. Meaning, you're out in traffic, you let somebody in, let somebody go, or you open the door, you hold the door open for somebody, and they don't acknowledge. They don't say thank you, there's no wave, whatever. Oh my God, it makes you not want to do that.
Are you that guy though? Are you that guy that says you're welcome out loud? I am.
I am. I'm that guy.
You're that guy,
exactly.
Right?
And then after I do it,
like they don't say thank you.
I go, like he's gonna hear me, or she's gonna hear me.
Oh no, I do it overly loud so the next 7 people in line in the store can hear me. You know, I want everyone to know that this guy that just walked in and I held the door for is a complete dick. Hey, silence. I don't need anything from the peanut gallery, especially a Bears fan. We got
it's gonna be a fight.
We got a peanut gallery over here, and
Rob's gonna get into a
he's a
major
Chicago fan. All right, the only thing you have to cheer for is a hockey team, and your first time your baseball team's winning is this year.
Maybe not. Could be a White Sox fan.
No, he's a Cubs fan. I know, he's completely misguided.
Right. The thing that gets me about the Cubs this year is they're doing so well. I know their fans are like on edge going, all right, this is so great. We've never been in this position before. Well, what's going to happen once we get into the playoffs?
Why are they worried? Bartman's in another state.
They don't even know where Bartman is. Have you ever seen that?
Oh yeah, he's in witness protection. He's gone. Gone.
Yeah. That was the best E60 on ESPN I've ever seen.
So let's get back to yelling at people in an open restaurant or something. When you hold the door for someone, so you're kind of like you're welcome as like only he'll be able to hear you. I'm like you're welcome like the first 6 people in the donkeys line can hear me. Like they all turn around and they all look at you like, okay, that guy clearly is that guy walking the door is either a dick.
Honestly, it's not so much guys. It's more women. I find that do it.
It's women that do it. Huh?
Right. I'm just saying, in my experience, when you hold the door, most times the people who don't say thank you are women, and I'm not putting down me. If anybody knows me, I'm not doing that at all.
We're not putting down women.
I just find that they it's like you should have done that, and it's like really. But hey. Whatever. Well, so go on to your pet peeve.
Oh my God. Okay, so listen, I was there. I told you,
and I ate.
I changed your life right there. Changed your life. So my biggest pet peeve. I was a limo driver in the Boston area for quite a few years. I used to do it as my off-season job. Okay, so. I've had to encounter a lot of bad drivers, okay? And there is one thing that will set me off like no other, okay? And that is someone that does not use their blinker. I swear to God, they are like the scourge of society. I mean, it is really. Are you really that lazy that you cannot push an arrow up or push a lever down, up or down, to tell people that you're going in a certain direction?
I just saw smiley faces.
Oh, people are laughing. They're enjoying this right now because they know I'm about to go on a rant. Because you know how much I hate you people. Okay, and I'm not a hateful person. I love people. I really do. I like a lot of people. Okay, but if you're one of those people that doesn't use your blinker, get off this fucking planet. I don't give a shit what you do, okay? Don't drive a car, don't drive a tricycle, don't drive a bicycle, don't drive anything, okay? Because I do not give a shit about you, all right? In fact, I hope that one time that you don't use your blinker and you're broadsided by a goddamn truck that weighs 18 tons and sends you into a train that's going 80 miles an hour in that direction, okay?
Rob,
I don't
you're
care.
Not saying it right. It's blinker.
It's a blinker.
Oh, it's a blinker.
It's a blinker.
Not a blinker.
Okay? Like, honestly, like, what is so goddamn hard about it? Are you like, okay, I want to go to the left lane. All I have to do is, while I'm making that left turn, push down. It'll make the blinker, it'll go to the left. And I'll get to know that you want to go to the left. And I'll say, okay, well, you know, that guy let me know. I'm going to let him in. Or you want to go to the right. You're going to turn the wheel to the right. Start lower. Start at like 8 o'clock in the wheel so you can flip the switch as you're going by, okay? And that way, I know that you want to go to the right, okay? But please.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever heard or seen of anyone pulled over for not using their blinker? I've never heard of it.
No. No, because cops don't do it.
Well, probably half and half, but the point is,
50%.
If they started pulling people over for not using their blinker, then more people, but they don't enforce it. So
no, they don't, and you should. Why don't you?
And they don't say blinker down here. They say signal and they say directional. Blinker is a Boston term.
That's like a roundabout.
Oh, you mean rotary?
Exactly, like a rotary.
Yeah, they call them roundabouts.
Yeah, they call them roundabouts down here, and they do not know how to work them. Okay, you could have like 4 idiots all at like 4 different sides. Okay, and you're 2 cars back, just looking at these guys going, "Well, what's gonna go first? I hope it's somewhere though, because I gotta get somewhere to go. I got somewhere I gotta be, but I'm gonna stand here because I can't figure out if that guy's gonna come into the circle or not." You moron! For Christ's sake. Okay, so please, if you know that I'm in like even within 20 miles of where you are, just make sure you use your blinker. Because I don't want to have to throw a penny at your car just because you suck at life or suck at driving. No, basically, if you suck at,
you really like
complete psycho when it comes to that.
Wow.
Like bad drivers they'll piss me off to no end. They really will.
Oh yeah,
I do not care. Like, you know, I mean, you got your license. I mean, I don't know how you got your license, but you did get it in some way, shape, or form. Like, you know, obviously, maybe the state trooper that gave you the test was drunk. Like, I don't even know what they do down here in Florida. And in China, they just put you on a Schwinn and say go. And
a rickshaw.
Give you a license after that. Congratulations. Have a great night.
So let's switch gears a little bit and talk about the end of the Olympics was last night.
Oh, thank Christ.
I know. Like,
I could not wait for that to get over. That was like the worst.
Not into the Olympics.
No, we talked about this
last week.
We talked about the event.
We got to touch upon it again because it ended, and they were overall. I mean, I am into ratings and such, and they did say they were below average. NBC actually did most people think they did a bad job, and
they carried the opening ceremony on a tape delay.
Yeah.
Come on.
So they're going to be in China or Japan?
Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah.
That's where their next stop is, 2020.
We'll see what happens.
And trust me, I just
It's
can't
on my
wait.
bucket list. I'd love to go in the Orient, either China or Japan. Loved it to see that side of the world.
I would go to Japan. I would see the Great Wall of China, but I hear, like, I actually have some family that's over there right now. They're adopting a Chinese kid.
No kidding.
Yeah,
China,
yeah.
not Japan. They're over in China.
They're in China.
In China.
They were in the Forbidden City, Tiananmen Square. They're on the Great Wall.
So it's secure. They're coming back with a child.
Yeah, to my cousin Dina. Congratulations.
Wow.
To the new addition to your family. That's awesome. I can't wait to come up to Julie. You are so right. The Winter Olympics are better. They are so much better than the Summer Olympics. Summer Olympics suck. They suck. Except Usain Bolt and U.S. basketball. Since the
Dream Team.
Since the Dream Team, and they allowed professional athletes to come in, you might as well just put the gold medal on the U.S. squad, and if they lose, they have to give it back. That should be like the new rule.
Yeah.
I mean, who do they play? Spain or Australia?
Honestly, I don't even know.
I
don't care.
No, I don't care.
But I went by it last night. You know, it was the channel surfing, and it was like closing ceremony. I don't give a rat's ass. I didn't watch. I watched a little bit of it at the gym. I think I mentioned it on Facebook twice. I saw women's rugby, which was really, really good. I've watched rugby a few times. I don't get the rules,
Those are
but
brutes, though.
Huh?
That's football without pads.
It was so excellent. It was the only thing on TV, and I kind of had to
Even
watch
at
it.
Rugby 7, that was new to the Olympics this year. Those guys are brutes too. Nate Ebner from the New England Patriots made the U.S. squad.
Yep.
Yeah, they didn't
So I
make
watched
it
a little of that, and I watched something else. Judo. There was this female, blonde hair, kind of not permed, but kind of big, and she was amazing. I mean, she took on somebody else, good-sized girl. That was pretty cool. So that was judo. So I watched a little of that too at the gym. Other than that, I didn't watch any basketball, any whatever.
I thought you might watch yachting since you're in the market for a boat now.
No, I didn't watch.
Billy's gonna get a dinghy.
I'm gonna get a big dinghy.
A big dinghy.
No, we've been down here 2 years.
Captain Bill.
Everyone's been asking us, you know, oh, when are you going to get a boat? It's like, yeah, well, a boat is
just like Captain Ron.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Ron.
I saw that a long time. You talking about Kurt Russell movie?
Kurt Russell.
I saw that a long time ago in the movie, so I don't really... If you make any reference to that, I'm not going to get any of it.
Kurt Russell has a nautical theme because he was Captain Ron and he was on Overboard.
Oh, Overboard. Yeah.
Goldie Hawn.
With Goldie Hawn. I think that's where he met her, right?
Yeah, the woman he's lived with forever and not married.
Wow, you even know that? What are you, TMZ?
I do all my research on entertainmenttonight.com. So I get my news stories.
You know they're married, they're living together.
Yes, but I know the new fashion senses for today's working male. Loafers and male capris. Have a great day, folks. It's fantastic.
All right,
I'm going to be wearing some assless chaps next week.
Assless chaps.
Just like
the ratings will either go way up or way down.
Just like Eugene Levy and Armed and Dangerous. They're going to be fantastic. We're going to love them.
So what else we got?
For tonight, well, we got people with no manners. We got blinkers. Now we get to wing it to the end of this. Because we're
going to wing it.
We got 10 minutes here.
We got about 10 minutes left?
We got 10 minutes.
All right, so why don't we ask the...
Wait a second.
Yes.
I got a topic that we can kill 10 minutes on. Folks, in 2 months, in all seriousness, the landscape of this state changes.
Oh, snowbirds.
These people come down from the north. They don't work. All they do is congest our roadways, go out to dinner at 4 o'clock, and love a good early bird special. The Florida, unfortunately, depends on these people.
Oh, yeah.
They're called
snowbirds. You have no idea until you're down here. My first full year, my first 12 months, I really didn't see it. I kind of did, I didn't. Then you get to see it. And season is considered October to like May.
Technically, November 1st is the beginning of season here, okay? We all mark it on our calendars like the Japanese mark the memory of the Hiroshima bomb.
Oh, it's bad.
It's like the same, you know, it's that equivalent thereof, okay? I mean, don't get me wrong, the state needs them. They are the seasonal folk, as Julie said a second ago.
The seasonal folk?
They are the seasonal folk.
Yeah.
Okay, now, I know that when we get into the season, there are certain cars that I steer away from. Buicks. And anyone that I can see with just a perm over the top, or I call them Q-tips.
Yeah. You're driving like that.
Q-tips. Yeah. It's a white perm hanging onto a steering wheel for dear life with a 17-year-old car that can kill anyone it comes in contact with at any given time.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, everyone's like, oh, well, I have to escape winter, and I gotta go down to Florida, all right?
It's so brutal. If you want to go out anywhere to eat, or just go up the street to the store, you gotta, like, you know, take a few hours on that.
There are 2 good months to come down here. 2 great months to come down here. The best time, if you're a tourist, you want to come down here.
May and September.
I was going to go May and October. May and October.
Yeah.
The 2 best months to come down here.
Yeah, the weather really, really changes in October. It goes from, what would you say, low 90, like 90, 92 in September.
We still get
all
a
of a sudden
couple
there's a drop where in the morning when you get up to go for a walk, take the dogs out, whatever, it gets dry. Yeah, I would have to say I agree with you. If I had a gun to my head, I'd say the 12 months, I'd say October's the best month.
October is the best month.
Yeah, I agree.
And May is another one of my favorites.
May's right there.
Yeah, I don't mind May at all. I don't mind. I love Florida down here. I love the seasons, and I mean summer is the same. I mean, the 7-day forecast just repeats itself through the entire time, you know, and that's great. You know,
Right now, I mean, there's a fan, as you can probably see up above.
Yeah, we're trying to control all the papers that we have here on the desk.
But we mentioned how we haven't been getting a lot of rain, but the nights are, I mean, they're like in the 70s. There's always a wind because Florida's a peninsula.
Right.
So there's always like a wind going back and forth. There's only what, from side to side, I think it's 125,
Yeah, it's not that much.
but 125 miles from coast to coast. It's not that big.
No, it's not.
It's always like a cross breeze.
Julie's right. Snowbirds are hatching rapidly with the crazy winters.
Big time.
And our parents' generation retiring.
Yeah.
My parents' generation retiring.
Yeah.
You know, they're coming, and it's just gonna get worse down here. All right.
More and more strip malls.
So I recommend this: get into real estate down here now,
Yeah.
and then rent the shit out of all those properties. You'll make all the money you can in the world.
Right.
You'll be just fine. You don't have to worry about shit after that. Be part of it. You know? But I mean, it's coming. It's coming soon.
It's coming in
We're
about
like 2 months away from
not even.
all this traffic just popping up and plopping in, and I just listen. I'm having an anxiety attack right now. I eat a Xanax like I was in a Pez dispenser.
All right. So let me ask you.
Yes,
How long does it take you to get to work right now on an average?
23 minutes.
I think that's a little rain man, but anyway. So,
I got it down to a science, man. I know
Okay,
that I
so
can leave
during-
my house at 6:33 and be at work at 7 a.m.
all right, so during season, how long does it take you then?
Like stretch that by an extra 10. On the way home,
Extra 10.
I've had it take me an hour and 20 minutes to get home.
Yeah, it's pretty
And I only live 20 minutes from my work. 20 minutes from door to door.
Yeah, and there's no like shortcuts or anything.
And in
no,
season, I have never seen so many one-car accidents in my entire life.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like I'm driving. Okay, all right. For example, last February, a little bit of rain. It might have been in the end of January. Okay, rain. We had a bad January. It rained a lot. I'm driving down this road, and it's 3 lanes wide. Okay, so I mean, you have plenty of room to navigate. There's a car, a Yukon, of all things, like a Suburban, upside down in the middle of a median strip, like by yourself.
Weird Florida.
Like how the fuck did you get there? Like what did you do? Were you really that buried in your phone trying to get your next Tinder date online that you couldn't figure out how to fucking drive your car anymore?
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, and please, don't get me wrong. Florida drivers are, if not, they might be worse than Massachusetts drivers. Because
What was that? Maybe? No, they are.
they clearly are. Without a
Clearly
doubt,
are.
hands
Going
down,
back,
they
going
are.
back to the blinker, just cutting you off. I mean, it's crazy. And we grew up in the area, up in Mass, and we always thought we've been to other parts of the country.
Maybe it's because of the
Bad.
more condensed area.
I don't know, but it's worse down here. They're crazy up in Boston, but they know what they're doing crazy. Whereas down here, they're crazy and they don't know what they're doing. It's just a
It's almost like tendencies. You read people's tendencies when they're driving. You can kind of tell when this guy's going to come over.
Yeah.
You can look in the right lane and be like, that asshole's coming over here.
I get
know
flipped
it.
off more down here, just flipped off. I mean, I've never been in an accident in my entire life, which has been my fault. So I'm a really good driver. Step 9 the whole time. I'm getting people flipping me off in cars that are labeled like, a painting contractor with numbers all over his name and all that, and they're just going by me at whatever. And I'm going, really? Like, there's your phone number. It's like, it happens a lot down here.
Have you ever called those guys that says, how's my driving, and they call the number?
I've never done that.
Oh, it's the
Never
best.
done that.
It's the
Really?
best, because you can just go off on a tangent, as long as you don't swear, because I can hang up on you.
We could actually do that on air, on a show. Let's get one of those.
We have to find an actual driver, which shouldn't be hard.
Right, you write the number down, and then we'll do it on the
I'll
show
just
some
leave a
night.
half hour early for it to come down here.
And we'll just go, hey, we'll do the call.
That'll be perfect.
We'll do it live.
Half hour before the show, I'll come and start driving around.
Okay.
It'll be great. All I gotta do is find a tanker truck. It'll be easy.
Yeah.
It'll be easy.
So, what do you say?
Hey, it's almost been an hour.
We're gonna wrap this up.
I didn't even smoke a cigarette this whole episode.
That's good.
I got one in my hand now.
I had about 100 of these fucking things.
I know. I told you.
Right.
Told you.
I mean, I like snacks, but
If I get Jesus to be a sponsor on this show, my life will be complete. There will be no other better episode than the day that Sunshine Foods sponsors us to promote Cheez-Its. The extra toasty is the only way to go, folks.
All right, so Tatum says something.
Tatum says, shows are getting better and better each week. The worst part was the Cheez-Its.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go buy some. I'm gonna have to go buy some. Night, boys.
Good night. Thanks for listening and watching, Tatum. I appreciate that.
Well, folks, I thought we had another good one.
We had
A
another
little
good
more
show.
organized.
We're getting better.
We're taking a lot more medication though, so that's probably why.
That's true.
If you guys compare
Those
this,
Tic Tacs,
go
those
back
aren't
and
Tic
watch.
Tacs.
Go back and watch those July 25th show, our first one. Watch our second one and watch our third one, and see how things have gotten progressively better. But folks, please share our page. Share this live broadcast, okay? Share our page, facebook.com/2wickedsmartguys. That's smart spelled with an H in the middle of it, okay? Not an R. Not an R.
Most people get it.
Yeah, most people do. Okay, but facebook.com/2wickedsmartguys, or go on to soundcloud.com/2wickedsmartguys. That's where you can hear the audio of the podcast. If you guys have a mobile app, you can log on to soundcloud.com, download the podcast, get on the mobile app, okay, and listen to us while you're at the gym, or while you're driving your car, or while you're using your blinker, or while you're yelling at a bus. I don't really give a shit when you listen to us, but just listen to us, okay? And also like our page here on Facebook. We really appreciate the
spread it
support
around.
you guys are giving us, okay? But again, follow us every Monday night. We'll be back next week, right here from Lansdowne Street.
And then the week after, we're going to be off.
It's Labor
Which is
Day.
Labor Day, and he's going to be up in Boston.
I'm going to be laboring drinking.
So, but next week we're going to be on. A week from tonight. And like I said, we'll be off 1 week, and then we'll be back the following week.
So until then, for Two Wicked Smart Guys, I'm Rob Churchill.
I'm Billy Conrad.
And we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. And our last words are, later!